The next film that I want to cover is the new Superman, James Gunn's Superman, right? I'm sure you don't need another hot take about Superman at this point, and I am pretty late on this. As you can tell from whatever I've written in the description, I really loved it, and I was so on cloud nine and high from how much I loved it and how great of an experience seeing it in IMAX was that I was ready to go to shoot a review right as soon as I got out of the theater, but then something came up and I got distracted, and now we're here, like a month later. So it goes, right? Man, this might be the best superhero film I've ever seen in my life. I'm being so for real about that. I did a shitload of preparation before this because Superman is not something that I've been familiar with outside of cultural osmosis and some TV shows and stuff that I watched as a kid. But as an adult, I think Man of Steel is the only thing that I've seen, and I didn't like it. So I watched all of the 70s Superman films. I did my best to go through the Snyderverse, as torturous as it was, right? Look, I'm not coming at this from a fandom perspective, so don't come for my neck, you fucking Snyder freaks. I just like good movies, okay? And those are not good movies. I could give a shit how accurate to comics they are. I could give a shit how much fan service or whatever. The discourse is, I wash myself clean of the discourse. Batman v Superman is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. I'm just gonna say that. Rewatch Man of Steel, not good. Watch Justice League, not good. I haven't watched Zack Snyder's Justice League. I'm dreading it. I don't think it's going to be good. Setting all that aside, I did all that prep work in the week leading up to it just because I wanted to make sure I had all the right context for this. And outside of the first two OG Superman movies, they're just not that good. There hasn't really been a good one. But this blew me away. James Gunn is the fucking GOAT. I kind of knew after seeing The Suicide Squad, and that was probably my favorite comic book film I'd ever seen, that like this guy's got the fucking juice. He's got the sauce and he can do this shit right. And I was right. He fucking nailed it. He knocked it out of the park. I cried 3 times watching this movie, and out of genuine human pathos and stuff that was coming up in my own life and things like that. My man Superman straight up said free Palestine. I'm sorry. I know that some people like Ben Shapiro are in denial about that, but that is clearly what is happening here. It's a 1-to-1 analog, and it's pretty straightforward. It also just looks great. Oh my god, after sitting through the fucking horribly fucking dim ass fucking lighting and all the Snyderverse shit, to actually see a superhero film that's like lit well and you can actually see what's happening and they're not hiding the action. I loved it so much. There's a fucking kaiju in this out of nowhere, which is awesome. I don't know. I think it's a beautiful film. I think it's really life affirming. I hope it fixes this generation of men because they're not okay. And it fucking rules. It's one of my favorite films of the year, and I didn't think I would be saying that. So 9 out of 10.